So now let's discuss about divisibility by 4 and divisibility by 8. Let's first discuss the divisibility by 4. Okay. Let's take a number, for example, 436. Okay. Now the problem we have is we have to find whether this number is divisible by 4 or not. So what we are going to do? Uh, what we are going to do is we will take the last two digits of the number. Whichever number you are given with, what we will do? We will take the last two digits of the number. Okay, and what we will do? What are the last two digits? 36, 36, 36, right? We will take this number 36 and we will divide it by 4. Okay, so 4 nines are 36. We know. Okay. So if these last two digits are divisible by 4, then the whole number is divisible by 4. Okay. So let's take one more example. Let's take a bigger number this time. Let's say the number is 452961084. Okay. Right? So we have this large number and we need to find out whether this number is divisible by 4 or not. Okay. So one common method will be we will start dividing it by 4 and we do all this and we will get to know if remainder is 0 or not, right? But this will be a time consuming task. We need a shortcut to know whether the number is divisible by 4 or not, right? So what the divisibility by 4 divisibility test for 4 says, whichever number we have, take the last two digits of the number. So in this case the last two digits are what? 44. Okay. Take the last two digits of the number and divide it by 4. Okay. So 4 ones are 4, 0. Again we have, so 4 ones are 4 again. Okay, so the remainder is 0, right? So if the remainder is 0, which means this number is divisible by 4. Okay, and if this number is divisible by 4, then the whole number is also divisible by 4. Okay, so what the divisibility test for 4 says, whichever number you are given with, if the last two digits of that number are divisible by 4, then the whole number is divisible by 4. Okay, so for this we will do some many examples in the coming videos. Okay, so now let's continue with the divisibility by 8. So let's say for this same number 4, so we are taking this same example. The number is 4 5 2 9 6 108 4 4. Okay, let's say we are given with this number and we are asked to tell whether this number is divisible by 8 or not. If we start dividing it by 8, it will be very time consuming task, right? Again, so in order to find whether this number is divisible by 8 or not, what we are going to do in this case, instead of taking last two digits, we will take the last three digits. Okay, so in this number the last three digits are what? 844, right? So we have 844. Okay, what we are going to do, we are going to divide this by 8. Okay, so 8 ones are 8, 0. Now we have 4. Okay, 8 zeros are 0. Then I have 4 remainder. Then now I have 44. 8 fives are 40 and the remainder is 5. So now I am left with some remainder, which means this number 844 is not divisible by 8, right? So if last three digits are not divisible by 8, so this whole number is also not divisible by 8. But if the last three digits of the number are divisible by 8, then the whole number is divisible by 8. Okay, for this let's do some more example, one more example for this. let's say the number is 986040 okay. So now tell me whether this number is divisible by 8 or not. So what the divisibility test is saying, if the last three digits of a number are divisible by 8, then the whole number is divisible by 8. Okay. So now what are the last four digits of this number? Sorry, last three digits. Last three digits are 800. Okay. So taking the last three digits of the number and dividing it by 8. Okay. So 8 ones are 8, 0. Now taking this 0 as well, this 0 as well, I have 100. Okay. So the remainder is nothing but 0. Okay. 8 into 100, 800. So this number is divisible by 8. Therefore, this whole number is also divisible by 8. For divisibility by 4, we take the last two digits and divide it by 4. And for divisibility by 8, we take the last three digits and divide it by 8. Okay. Now let's talk about divisibility by 9. That is the divisibility test for 9. Okay. This is very much similar to the one which we did for divisibility by 3. Okay. So what divisibility by 9 says, if we have any number, let's say 98642. Okay. So we need to find whether this number is divisible by 9 or not. What we are going to do, we will sum all these digits. 9 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2. 9 plus 8 17, 17 plus 6 23, right? 23 and 4 27 plus 2 29. Okay. So till now the divisibility for 3 as well as divisibility for 9 both are same, right? For divisibility by 3 also we were doing this same. We were adding all the digits. Okay. Now for the divisibility of 3 we were dividing the sum by 3 to check whether the number is divisible by 3 or not. But in this case we are checking if the number is divisible by 9 or not. We will divide this number by 9. Okay. 9 threes are 27. Remainder is 2. So now we have remainder. So which means 29 is not divisible by 9. Okay. So if 29 is not divisible by 9, therefore the whole number, this whole number is also not divisible by 9. Let's take one more example. Let's say the number we are given with is 9642381. Okay. So we have this number and we need to find out whether this number is divisible by 9 or not. So step 1 is we will add all these digits. Okay. So it will be 9 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 8 plus 1. Okay. So let's add them. 9 plus 6 15, 15 plus 4 19, 19 plus 2 21, 21 plus 3 24 plus 3 27. Okay. 27 plus 8 35 and plus 1 36. Okay. So step 1 is we are adding all these numbers. Okay. After that, whatever sum we got, what we got here is 36, right? So divide this number by 9. Okay. 9 fours are 36. We all know. Remainder is 0. So which means 36 is divisible by 9. Okay. If this 36 is divisible by 9, then this whole number from which we have got this sum, it is also divisible by 9.